Welcome back to a new video, everyone. My name is Dan Liberto, and I am here to help you learn how to love and accept yourself just the way you are. So in this video today, we're going to talk about a critical step to self-acceptance, and that's by going inside and watching the stories that you tell yourself. So let me give you a scenario here. Imagine if you are at the gym and it's maybe your New Year's resolution or something, and you haven't been to the gym in a long time. What story are you telling yourself when you're going to go to the gym? Because you have a choice in the story you tell yourself. Is it going to be the story of, oh, I'm not good enough, I have a lot of weight to lose, I'm just never going to lose it, I don't have enough dedication, I don't have the energy, I don't have the time? Or is it going to be the story of, I'm excited to do this, I'm excited to be healthy, give my body exercise and treat my body well, and live a more healthy, more fulfilling life, a more happy life? Which story is it? Because we have the choice. And a lot of the times, the way that our biological programming is we have I'm sure you've heard the term, it's a psychological term, negativity bias, right? We have a negativity bias, a bias towards negativity. And why is that? Because not too long ago, our minds were programmed to always be on the outlook, always be negative about things, always expecting the worst, because if we didn't, we could have got pounced on by a tiger. So it was literally a life or death deal happening, where if you weren't careful, you were going to die. The problem is that now we live in a time where we're more safe, where we're not going to die if for example, with the gym example, if you're not going to die, but you still have that negativity bias because the programming is still from back in the old times. I hope that makes sense. So now what we need to do is consciously realize, okay, there's no reason to be negative, there's no life-threatening thing happening to me right now. So I can reprogram my subconscious mind to become more positive. And how do you do that? You watch the stories that you tell yourself. Okay? You watch the stories that you tell yourself. You watch your thoughts like a movie from a third-person perspective. Pretend you're at the IMAX. Okay? Pretend you're at the IMAX watching a movie. And it's a very interesting movie because it's your own movie. You watch your own movie and you really analyze. Okay, wow. What am I thinking right now? Like, how am I thinking about these situations? And then ask yourself, when you're thinking negatively about these certain situations, how are the outcomes? Right? And when you think positively, with the same token, when you think positively about other situations, how are those outcomes? And so we can start to connect, okay, negative story, a lot of the times, negative outcome. And then also, positive story, a lot of the times, positive outcome. So there's a correlation between your story and your physical manifestation of the outcome. This is why it's so important to watch your story, and if a negative story comes up, slowly bring it to a positive story. Okay, so a negative story comes up, so you may tell yourself about the gym. If you find yourself telling yourself a negative story about the gym, you turn that into a positive story. So you may say, oh, I can't go to the gym, I don't want to go to the gym, I'm too tired. And you tell yourself, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm excited to go to the gym because I know that after my workout, I'll feel more energized and I'll have accomplished something and I'll feel good about it. Okay? So replace the negatives with the positives, the negative stories with positive stories, and then, remember to come back to your, to watching your thoughts, because a lot of the times you're going to go back on autopilot and you're gonna get lost in what's called the trance again, or the trance of thought, where you just your thoughts start to control your reality again. And so that's fine. Don't judge yourself. Don't be negative about it. Just remember, oh yeah, watch the story. And then again, keep watching your story. Okay, and then watch for the negative things. Okay, when the negative things come up, recognize it and then turn it into a positive thing. Okay? And so by doing this, by turning your negative stories into your positive stories, what you're doing is you're reprogramming your subconscious mind via neuroplasticity to create new pathways of functioning in your brain. So you're literally reprogramming your subconscious mind outside of the negativity bias that we had that served us so many years ago, but now no longer has any purpose. And we need to reprogram our mind manually. It's like updating your firmware on your iOS. You're updating your firmware on your Apple phone, on your iPhone. Okay, a lot of the times updates get pushed automatically. That ain't happening with this. Okay, so we need to manually update our firmware. We need to manually update our phone up here. And by doing that, we do that manually through reprogramming the negativity bias into positive thoughts. And as we continue to do that over and over and over and over again, we will become more positive. And that's exactly what, a critical step into learning to accept yourself. Even the negative stories you tell yourself, turn those stories into positive stories. Okay? I hope this helped you guys. Much love, and we will talk soon.